This short video gives a quick summary of Mentallurgy LifeChange, a revolutionary brain-based approach to living the life you really want. Whether consciously or not, you are constantly checking in with your experience concerning how it makes you feel and what you think it means. How it makes you feel has to do with your nervous state, and therefore primarily with your body. What you think it means is about your narrative frame, and this is the special province of your mind. You'll notice that behind the explicit question in each case of what it means or how it feels is an implied object, the it at the center of attention. Mentallurgy names this the cue, and it very simply is what you are focusing on at the moment. It's important to understand that we are not talking about the focus of your physical vision, but the focus of your mental attention inside the mental theater of your brain. So this constant checking in with your experience involves two parallel processes, one translating the object of attention, or your cue, into meaning, and the other into feeling. Each of these distinct paths, upper and lower, has an interest in influencing your behavior by activating a drive to do something about it. Your nervous state generates an urgency to act and seems as if it's pushing from behind, while your narrative frame clarifies a purpose that has the effect of pulling you toward a goal. A lot of the time these two signals work in cooperation, but sometimes urgency overrides purpose or vice versa. Both your body and mind conduct a quick appraisal of the mental object or cue, concocting a mood or composing a story to match. They both seek agreement, even if one has to persuade the other, and this agreement between your mind and body has the ultimate aim of getting you to behave in a way that's congruent with your cue. In Mentallurgy LifeChange, 4 mind-body agreements are essential to the work of creative change, and each is coded with a color. Green represents the attitude, or mind-body agreement, of happiness. It brings together a story of hope and a state of desire. Green is go and growth, and its drive moves you closer to what you want. Blue is the attitude of disappointment. It brings together a story of regret and a state of despair. Blue is sad, and its drive moves you to let go and step back. Yellow represents the attitude of anxiety. It brings together a story of worry and a state of panic. Yellow is afraid, and its drive moves you away from risk and out of danger. Finally, red represents the attitude of frustration. It brings together a story of blame and a state of rage. Red is angry, and its drive moves you against your opponent or the obstacle in your way. Each of these 4 primary attitudes comes in many shades or volumes, from mild to intense. Whether your action is something you deliberately choose or seems to happen outside your control, consequences always follow. In rippling fashion, the outcome is not finished when the deed is done, but moves out in waves of influence, mostly undetectable, at least at first. To a degree you cannot fully appreciate, some of these waves crystallize into the shape of your new circumstances. Maybe your next cue will come from there, but it doesn't have to. You can just as easily recall something from memory or make it up in your imagination. By whatever channel your mental object gets to the screen, the process just described will unfold as predicted. If you wanted to change the process somehow, so as not to get stuck in disappointment, anxiety, or frustration, how could you do that? Talk therapy works on your frame and the story you're telling yourself. Drug therapy works on your state and the chemical profile and how you are feeling. Both of these conventional therapies take time, cost money, and come with side effects. But you can change everything in an instant by taking control inside your mental theater and changing the cue you're focusing on. For more, go to braintracks.wordpress.com.